So when I came out, how did you react? Did you expect it or what?
Thing is, I still confronted you the week before, bro.
You confronted me?
Yeah, I was like, I know. Because I
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are good. If you're new to my channel, please do the right thing. Subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. And if you're returning Sibi, thank you so much for coming back. And by now you should know my brother by now, Siba, from the siblings tag video. And he's joining me today to have a conversation about having a gay brother. And I thought it would be fitting to have it over a seafood boil. I've never done a mukbang before, so this should be interesting. And what better way to join people and have a conversation than over food? So yeah, before we get into the video, I got the seafood boil from @CapeTown_seafood boil on Instagram, a Cape Town based seafood boil place. Yeah, we've been literally dying for a seafood boil place in Cape Town, and finally one is here. So this is seafood boil for 2. It's 650 rand. You can get one for 1. You can get a seafood boil for 4, for 6, and so on. I will put their details in the description box below. So let's get into it. How would you describe our relationship when you were younger?
It was good. I thought that was fun. We fought like siblings, as siblings should. But yeah, I think it was super chill. Wasn't much of a problem.
Did you ever like have an inkling that I was different from other boys or brothers?
Yeah, I don't know. You chilled around a lot of girls.
So you didn't find that weird?
No, not really.
Why?
I don't know, bro. I don't really see at that point, at that age, that had like a meaning to it, you know what I mean?
But I don't know, like I felt like you, I don't know, like the way like I'd hang out like our cousin friends like Lita and Beza. Like it's like I wasn't cool, and then you'd be more comfortable hanging around them than me. It's like you knew that it's like sometimes I felt like you're like embarrassed or ashamed.
Wow.
So you're saying I'm imagining that? Really?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So when I came out, how did you react? Did you expect it or what?
Thing is, I still confronted you the week before, bro.
You confronted me?
Yeah, I was like, I know. At TJ's house, bro. Because I found your account, your Instagram account.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, okay, this guy's been living this lifestyle. Like, no, I know it, like it's legit, bro. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by lifestyle?
Like how your Instagram is, like how you living, bro. You know what I mean? Now I saw that outside you.
How did you feel? How did that make you feel?
I was like, dude, it's cool. Like, it wasn't a problem. It seemed like you're enjoying life. So I was like, it is, bro. You know what I mean?
Cause like I remember like when we went for counseling. Because my parents asked us to go to counseling because my dad wanted to understand how I became gay, like if I learned it or if I was born gay. And like in counseling, like my dad, like there was a segment, if I can say it's a segment, he went to my brother and he was like, Siba, how do you feel about having a gay brother? And you're like, oh, I don't care. It's chill, it's just. Then they looked at you like you're meant to be on our side. They looked at you like, what the hell? Like you're meant to be on our side. You're meant to say you're shocked. You're like horrified, embarrassed. I don't know.
Because on a back chap, he was like, oh, how much is he paying? You know what I mean?
What?
He was like, how much is he paying?
Don't lie.
He says we're never on the same side, not all of us are on the same side, so like, yeah, we're sick.
Cause like I remember even like you said that you have like so many friends that have like gay uncles or whatever, like that have friends. You're like, oh.
Yeah, you know, I know so many gay people, bro.
So how did your friends react to it? Like how do they like? Do they ever like ask you like, oh, is your brother gay? Like how did like do you guys?
No, they love it, bro. They love it, bro.
Everybody loves it.
Loving it, bro. I think it's groovy, though.
It's groovy. would you do if you had a gay son? If you had a child and your son was like, Dad, I'm gay. Like it's different when you have a brother that's gay or you have a gay friend.
If he wants to be gay, he can be gay, bro. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, everyone's their own person, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can't control how they feel and how they want to be, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's their life and it's how they choose to live it.
So if your friends weren't accepting of me being gay, let's say it was completely different, they didn't think it was groovy to have a gay brother, how would you handle that?
Like, the thing is, if it became an issue, like, then it'd be a problem, but like, if that's something against gay people like you, and then they like just made an issue, then I'd be like, then I'd have to discuss it, bro. But if they like, didn't like you, but they didn't make an issue, then it'd be fine, man. Because as long as like they don't like make scenes about it, bro, just keep it to themselves.
And then if they did make scenes about it?
Oh, then there'd be like a problem, then I'd have to deal with it.
Deal isn't like stop being friends or what?
Find a like solution to this problem.
And if you can't find a solution? And I say every time they see me, they say something, or that they want to hang out with you because you have a gay brother, or like they make like snide comments, like how would you react, like, you know, react to that?
The thing is, I don't know how I react to it, because like, I haven't had to think of it now, I can't think of it, you know what I mean? Because I'm so like at that level of like, at the groove with like all my friends
Think it's
accepting
groovy.
Yeah, now it's like trying to think of another scenario years later. I don't know like how they'd react, bro, because I can't really remember how we were in the beginning.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Do you think Lucia knows that I'm gay? Lucia being my younger sister.
I presume.
Eh?
Presume.
Assume, man. English is not our mother.
I assume that she.
Why?
She knows.
Because she said a weird thing. She said like, oh, like Lele, you're out of the box. You're very different. And I'm like, just wondering like, what does she mean? Like when there's like a gay character or someone that's dressed in something, it's dressed in like a colorful manner, or they're like very like dramatic. She'll be like, oh, this person reminds me of you, but she'll never ever say like, are you gay? And I remember you telling me, like, she asked if you're gay a week ago.
About having my gay phase.
What happened? What happened?
No, just because I told her I was going through something. And then she was like, oh, we're going through your gay phases. And I was like, what? And then she's like, no,
I'm like, where did she like hear this? Like, how did she know about this?
People from school.
This gay phase thing.
People from school.
So what if a friend came up to you and said, you know what, Siba, I have a gay sibling and I'm struggling to accept them. What advice would you give them?
I'd tell them to ask themselves, why is it giving you a problem? What's the problem? You know what I mean? Like they're not disturbing you, or like
literally they're being gay by themselves.
Yeah, they're living their life. They're not making any trouble for you. You know what I mean? They're doing what you're doing, just like you know what I mean.
I'm so afraid to cut. Sorry to cut you off. Isn't it weird that there's sausage in a seafood boil?
Yeah, but dude, yeah. No. I think that's how they mix it up. Just like to add something, just some spice.
But sorry, you were saying? Just like, why does it bother them?
Yeah, why does it bother them? You know, like they're not affecting you. They're just living life, doing what you're doing, just like with the same gender. You know what I mean? And they, like the nicest people as well. So I don't see what the problem is.
Remember, we're the nicest people. Do you have any gay friends?
Have one, yeah. Have one gay friend.
Who?
Huh?
Who? Wait, who is it?
You don't know this guy, dog. You don't know.
Is he out?
Yeah. Yeah, now he's out.
What do you mean now? So did you know that he was?
Everyone knew, but like it was all.
He was
for years, bro.
But it was like this open secret.
Yeah, no, everyone knew, but like you just really tried to hide, not even hide it, but like you could just see it in him from the get go, bro. And only like I think last year or the year
So I will say that you've been very cool about it. Like for me, like I was saying earlier, is that when we were younger, I felt like you I don't know, I wasn't the cool brother because obviously I was hanging around girls, very feminine, not really playing sport. Well, I did like when I was younger, but not like when I was older. And then I could see other guys, like other friends, and then other like cousins, and they would seem cooler than me. And it's like, my brother is very, I don't know, fluffy, colorful. And then and I thought that I don't know, I remember you bullying me, like just making fun of me, but maybe you don't remember because you were younger. And then I feel like after I came out, I don't know if it's because you're saying that I don't know, your friends find it jazzy or whatnot. You'd always like to say stuff like you're not cool. Oh, Mo, stop doing that. Or you're very. That's what I recall. But if you don't remember it, then okay. And then I just feel like after I came out, you were much. I don't know. It seemed like you were bullying me because I wasn't being myself or living my truth. And then when I came out, it's just kind of that like level of respect of like, I see you.
Yeah, like that's where you at, bro.
Like, you know,
you're living life, but you're not hiding, bro. You know what I mean? Like you're out, bro.
And I just feel like our relationship is better now than back then.
Exactly. Now we're older as well, so like, you know what I mean? There's more things we can relate to.
Yeah. Then you're very wise.
Yeah.
You're very like when I have my situations and you'd be like, you know what, Scott, like don't stress yourself about that. Or do this. And I'm just like, where is this wisdom coming from? Like it's meant to be coming from me to you, not the other way around. But I guess wisdom doesn't come with age.
Yeah, it does.
Do you want water? You seem very thirsty. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you guys found it useful and helpful.
Yes.
And if you are someone that has a gay sibling or you're suspecting that they do, and you don't know how to like confront it or be supportive, I guess, I think what's important is just to be open, like a channel of communication and respect. Because the worst thing, like feeling like you're alone and you can't tell anyone. Because like when I was in the closet, I didn't tell anyone at home. Because of that fear, like you're gonna change the dynamics of being at home. Like people will treat you differently. So it's much easier to like tell a friend or tell someone that's outside instead of telling someone that's like at home that can actually actively advise you, because you, like a sibling, will know how your parents will react better, or like how this might affect the home life than anyone else. So it makes sense to actually like pull your siblings in, or like a sibling or whatever, and chat about it and see where to go from there. But I don't know, seemingly you wouldn't have much issues with it. But yeah, I think it's just important to communicate, to understand, and to not make things about you. Like I think a lot of the time people internalize it and make it about them. Because I remember I came out to my best friend at the time.
Yeah.
You know my best friend in high school.
Yeah.
And then like I thought like he would be so understanding.
Yeah.
You know, like like he knew. It became a whole thing. How could you do this to me? How could you? You know what? People came up to me and told me that you're gay, but I defended you. I told them that there's no way that you're gay. So how dare you do this? I was just like, what? Because if anything, I thought he was gay too. You know, so I was like,
actually, if you think about it, it's the same thing.
It was like, it was weird. But you were like very chilled about it. You're just like, whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, and it does what it does.
It's not gonna change my life.
Yeah, but yeah, one thing that people shouldn't do is like make it about them, because it's definitely not about you. And you're so traumatic. Like imagine now, like you've waited so long. You've waited like 18 years, 20 years, whatever amount of years to come out, and then when you come out, someone just makes it about them. Like it's as if someone's just saying like, oh hey, I decided to buy a seafood boil. Oh hey, I decided to wait. Like it's a big thing to
Yeah.
announce and tell people for them to make it about them. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please let me know if you've had an experience with a sibling or like a family member that you had to come out to, how they took the news. Any advice that you might have for anyone that's wanting to come out or is struggling to relate to family members. But yeah, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because I'm really trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. 1,000. Until next time, guys. Bye.